Hey guys, so now that get back to that guy there. We're having a good communication at the moment about and we know his channel got deleted for talking about basically the next level of the truth. Now everybody knows there's satanic rituals and etc. That's one level. Okay, now we Serial Brain 2 and Trump and recently, and we know, have upped the ante, and then they're letting out the next level of truth, which is letting people know about interdimensional beings that are here. It's a long story, but they're definitely here. So what I'm saying is, if we agree that there are interdimensional beings here, and they're not here for, to do good stuff, or some are, but there's a lot of negative interdimensional beings that can enter people and sort of influence them, and you've pretty much seen that now with the what's going on with Democrats against the wall. But this is not about Democrats versus Republicans. Far beyond that. We need to deal with the truth. The truth is here, and one part of this next level is learning about your light body, the Merkaba. Now please, no trolls, don't talk to me about that's a Jewish Israel thing. Please take off, go somewhere else. I'm dealing with reality here, not superficial bullshit. Okay. So, for those who can raise to the level of truth, and okay, so if you don't want to talk about the Merkaba, the light body is the same thing. There's been a lot of disinformation regarding, sacred geometry, etc. Why to put you off to the truth? Why would they want you to know about the ultimate truth? The ultimate truth is something called the flower of life, which you'll go into. But I'm taking it to the next level since, and I have done videos that covered this a bit. 20 years ago, I learned about a thing called the Flower of Life of a guy from the 12th dimension who came here to help us at this time. His name's Drunvalo Melchizedek. He's still here, teaches how to get into a tiny space in the heart. But one thing he taught was people how to activate their light body. Now, why am I talking about this? Well, one main thing is, what Drunvalo said is, God gave you a way in and God gave you a way out. If you decide to get back to God and you don't want to let anything stop you, including AI, any of these interdimensional beings, anything, if you decide you want to get back to God and you want nothing to stop you, God, that's why God gave you the light body. If you activate the light body, you can program the light body. Everything in the external world, if you look at it, is pushing us back into ourselves, into the power of ourselves. Okay, now we had a warning with Atlantis, and we saw what happened with external technology. The external technology of Atlantis was based on the Merkaba. It failed because it wasn't organic, and pretty much every time that I know of where they've tried to make a synthetic Merkaba, synthetic light body, they have failed. It has caused all sorts of problems. So God gave you this light body so that because the power is in you. God said in the Bible that God, you were made in the image of God. Now, what I'm saying is that God gave you the ability so that if you decided to go back to God and if you decided to follow the truth, nothing No one, no thing, nothing, no interdimensional beings, no thing, no waveform, no technology, nothing created or ever will be created can stop the light body, your light body. It's what got you here. It's what gets you to, when you die, it'll take you to where you're going. Okay, but how can you use it now? Drunvalo said that in this reality, an activated light body is the most powerful protection you can have, bar none. Okay, so yes, I surround myself also with things like shungite, and I do earthing to keep healthy, etc. But I also use my light body. I program it to protect me from every harmful waveform, every harmful and malignant frequency. And you can do this too. Yes, you also use, external properties to help, such as shungite, crystals, etc. But the ultimate protection is your light body, your Merkaba. Activate it. And there's ways to activate it. Drunvalo shows you ways to activate it. A simple procedure, because activate it through meditation is the male way. There's a female way to activate it and male way to activate it. If you don't want to do the logical male way of activating it, and visualizing the fields moving at counter-rotating electromagnetic fields, moving at Fibonacci speeds. If you don't want to go for all that, then you can get up in the morning and imagine your Merkaba, light body around you, and just say Merkaba activate, and keep on doing that for as long as you can until you feel that it's activated. What I would start doing straight away is programming it. You can program your Merkaba to do anything as long as it's for your highest good and the highest good of all involved. So program it to protect you from all these entities, interdimensional baddies, the various dickheads and AI and black goo on the planet that thinks it's got some sort of control over anybody. It's got no control over me, never will, never has. I have probably been programmed through my, young environment, upbringing in school, etc. But I'm constantly working on that as well, through the Merkaba, through programming my subconsciousness, through such things as EFT, emotional freedom technique. So guys, but the most powerful thing, because now the next step is to Trump, Q, people like And We Know and Serial Brain have now taken it to another level. They've moved up they've opened up another level of truth, and to counter, to keep in balance, once you know this, you activate your light body. Now Drunvalo is still on the planet. You can contact him and you can learn from him. If you want to learn this, there's also this thing of getting into the tiny space in the heart. I believe all external forces are returning us to ourselves, and so ultimately we learn about the power of ourselves. I think that what happened in Atlantis was a warning. And are we going to create another Atlantis, or have we learnt? And we're going to rely on our inner power, no external power. That's the lesson of Atlantis. So I'm choosing to ultimately rely on the inner power, such as our own innate light body. And this guy here tells you how to activate it. This is one way. So what is Merkaba? Sometimes it's the structure of divine light and energy in the human body and every other life form and object in the universe, and it's like rotating, expanding in all directions simultaneously. It balances and restores while guiding you into the life of your dreams. Okay, I'll let you guys read through that. Sacred geometry of the pyramid pointing up reconnects us with heaven, da-di-da-di-da, the flower of life. In modern times, John below Melchizedek introduced us to the flower of life again. All ancient technologies knew about the flower of life. Fruit of life. There's the flower of life, fruit of life, Metatron's cube. All these forms are around you in your light body. All of them. Okay. Finding your look how sizes, blah blah blah. So I'm just telling you that if you want the ultimate prediction, the ultimate if you truly want the truth, you want to get back to, and the truth is never ending, but this is the next level of truth. I found out about this 20 years ago. I've been doing the Merkaba meditation for 20 years. It used to be, it took about 2 years for your, the other thing is, when you first activate the Merkaba, usually the fields spin around at 9/10 the speed of light, and they usually take about, used to be, the fields would stay activated for about 2 days, but after a while, it used to be after about 2 years, your Merkaba becomes permanent, what they call permanent, and it stays activated around you. So there's 2 ways to activate it. Active patterning is very proactive and will conspire to create your desired reality, and reactive female programming. So, like the female programming is, there's no really, it's more, how would you put it? The male patterning is very logical, mathematical. You learn a specific way to do it. Female is more reactive, and you like I say, you get up in the morning and you say Merkaba, activate, and imagine your light body around you, activating, protecting you, and whatever. And then in your meditation, you can start programming it with the intent. It's your intent, so your willpower, your intent. To program it with whatever program you want it to do, and it will do that program. Once you program your Merkaba, it will do that program forever. It will run that program forever until you stop that program. Just say to the Merkaba, stop the program of da-da-da-da-da, whatever it is. Program your dear Merkaba, please create a bubble of energy around which will filter all the energies coming to me, so that the only energy that will pass through will be love. See, then, that's a good one. Dear Merkaba, please bring an abundance of light, love, laughter, and joy of life into my life, so that I will always have everything that I desire with ease and grace. That's a good one. Yeah, so there it is, guys. Up to you if you want to do this, but I think we can all see that external forces are basically pushing us to look internally within ourselves. And have we learnt from Atlantis? That's really what's happening.